What's up everyone, this is James Riddler and welcome back to Smart Dreams Horror Games, and today we're checking out Mainland by Slam Donahu, going to groups of being a drip cosmic horror diorama. Let's check it out. The bar had its own stale charm. The once fun, now clearly depressed uncle looking for every reason to leave early. This heaved, but probably was pretty decent at one point. Well, I wasn't here to review the bar. Shame though, the rain was a cacophony off the tin roof. My contact seemed to be the only one in the place, save the barman. Was a grasshopper. You must be from the agency. I could think better if these sad songs weren't playing. Would you be a dear and drop this quarter in the jukebox? Switch to something a little more upbeat. We can talk. Barman stopped me and warned not to listen to the mantis. He said I wouldn't be the first to lose my head. Sideways glance, he went back to the polishing glasses. That's much better. Isn't this better? Oh yeah. What were you saying before? Mantis only interrupted whenever anyone else spoke. It talked in circles. They mentioned Cleveland and quantum theory and how they relate. Where was it going with any of this? There's a 90% chance I shouldn't be telling you any of this. Maybe I shouldn't even know it. Anyway, submission right. Meet me in the basement. Behind these doors is what we are looking for, the key to time and space, an object so powerful that whoever wields it basically becomes a god. I wonder why something like that would be locked up under a dive bar. You'd think it would be in a lab trying to be harnessed, or at least gather dust in a museum. All we have to do is blow open these doors and it's mine, ours. You know what I mean. Go grab some charges from that box back there. Maybe this isn't the best idea, but the agency wants whatever is behind that door. This should be what the mantis was talking about. Seems to be candidate for the job, but the mission was to secure the object by any means. I really hope this music's not copyright. Good, good. Now step away as I blow this thing. Oh no, they must have found us. The mantis started to panic. As soon as whoever it was found the broke through the basement door, the mantis triggered the charges. Yeah, that's a pretty unique concept. Haven't played a game like this in Dreams. I know it's gonna be a lot of reading. It was like a visual novel type of thing. But definitely a cool concept. Okay, that was weird. It was What was that? Was I dreaming? The explosion must have knocked me out. Maybe the man just brought me here. Seems unlikely. He was kind of a jerk. No idea what any of this does, but it definitely doesn't look like any medical equipment I've seen before. Probably not a great idea to tamper with it. Of course, the door is locked. Why would I wake up in some shifty hospital room with an unlocked door? Is that a surveillance camera? My name is on all the medical charts. What are these tracking? They seem to be months old, but that can't be right, can it? My head is pounding. Maybe I need to lay down for a bit. No, this has to be a dream. Why does my head still hurt then? Everything is fuzzy, but it feels like I've been here before. That couldn't be. The enormous school adorned with flowers took up most of the room. Oddly, when I look away, it seems to be crawling with insects, but when I look at directly, it sits still. Unknown cuts of meat and innards heaped on the tables slide off its edges. Giant knife is stuck through and into the wood. Better be careful not to get the pulling blood on my shoes. I can hear a clicking coming from the top of the altar. It's faint, but it's off. The worldly tone cuts through everything else. What was that? This amazes me what you can actually make. Whoa. What you can make inside of dreams. I mean, it's a lot of cool games here. If people would, use it correctly. The man heard me but kept running. Who would blame them? If some soap-suited creature crawled out of the well in front of me, I would run too. What's this on the ground? A key? Man dropped a peculiar looking key. Maybe if I follow him, I will find out what the lock fits. Really, I mean, it's not a bad idea for making games. I mean, because you just have one little area to walk in. So you would have to like make a whole huge map or anything. Am I supposed to read this? It has come to the attention of the agency that Agent something has become drifted. All efforts to something tether have been unsuccessful. Contact with the agent has been disrupted. Believe separation syndrome, lose of self, reality awareness, combative, amnesia, false memory, regression. Exit team 3-15 is attending. Contact optimization recommended, force permitted. Okay, now we're back waking up. More weird dreams, at least that's what I hope they are. My head is spinning. Why can't I remember a thing? Wait, was that the lock? So what's the key for this door then? How's that possible? Is this the doctor? Sit down, Agent. The mission is ended. The explosion stranded you somewhere else. It seems you slipped due to the object reacting negatively to being blown up. We're trying to find a way out, but it'll take time. If we pull you now, there is no telling how much or how little of you comes back. Have you heard of spaghettiification? A step outside your head is most likely quite foggy. It's a side effect of the warping around you. The evening air will do you some good. So is this kind of like Inception? I don't know if anyone's watched that movie. Calling out returned, no answer. The path opened to a corridor and a large church set back upon a hill. I don't know why, but I feel I should follow that man up to the church. Is there anything over here? Notices? This seems like a tiny village, yet there are over a dozen missing person posters on the notice board. Could they all be from this town? Is that like a run or anything? Doesn't seem like it. An enormous angel statue looms over the entrance of the church. Seems out of place in such a small town. Maybe the church has some significance. Church was empty and no sign of the man from before. An odd sensation crept in. The skull on the far end of the room looks familiar. Moonlight spilling in through the windows lit the entire church. Outside it in the dark, I could swear shadows were moving. Same skull I saw in the temple. This one had a keyhole right in the middle of the brow, though. Only one way to find out. Now where am I at? Like a cave or something? Has chosen us. Saw for yourself in the temple, the first meeting place, and now here again in the humble church. You're a conduit. I didn't expect a sermon. As the priest went on, it became clear it was and he was directly addressing me. If you trapped here longing for understanding, waiting for you, we won't let this opportunity pass. The others are gathered, hoping. He is raving still, as if a spell. I start to fall. The floor slips away. You will commune with it. Here it's called to break the reality in half, free the few, stranded in yourself. The layers will fall away and we'll find the exit. You have to trust in the agency. They have their best on this. My head is still spinning. I think I remember the doctor, but all the agency stuff is a fuzz. She seems to know me well enough. Honestly, the agency wanted the object back, but since you were in such close proximity, they want you back to standard protocol. Debrief, testing, cognition, analysis. You just have to be patient. What's she even talking about? Stuck where? Here? In the hospital? I have so many questions, and the doctor only speaks riddles. I know you have questions. Maybe they won't be answered, but we'll try. Okay, back to the altar. Back here again. What did that priest say? The first meeting place. Commune? My head hurts. Worse than ever. Skull now is jet black. Is black with tiny crystalline insects, almost imperceptible, that seem to flit in and out of existence. Maybe stop with all the big words. The meat has rotted, and that thick swarm of flies circle the table. Whatever was butchered here lays as waste. The evening expanding pool of blood clings to the bottom of my shoes. Otherworldly clicking pulls me towards and up the steps, my feet working themselves, my mind muddles and fragments commune. I think my mind is broken. Agent has been contacted by agent. Situation brief is much worse than predicted. Established connection, however, agent blank has yet to recognize that efforts. Continue processing. Exit strategy. Something is lost, but agent blank could provide crucial information. Dive team on standby. Tether needs to be at 60% for mission salvage. Tether rate stable. Suggested the lens operation to encourage rise standby orders. It's kind of hard to read some of those. Okay, now my whole being seems changed. My head is clear. All the robed figures before me murmur amongst themselves. I close my eyes and feel the abyss wash me away. Back in the hospital. The hospital again. I connect with a god and give into infinite nothingness and still wake up in the hospital. Maybe the door is still unlocked. I have to get out of here. Charts go on what look like years. Have I really been here that long? You made it back just in time. This terror is our best chance of exiting. Tether is at 61%. We're going. Doctor keeps motioning toward the pulsing mass of energy. I can feel it trying to claw my skin even from distance. It shimmers it seemingly folds in on itself. HC insists, I don't care what you saw out in the void. Now, get on with it before it becomes unstable. I push against the doctor's grip. Something deep within reacts, kicks and thrashes. The terror shakes violently. I'm surprised we weren't killed. The terror turned itself inside out and coughed us up here. I have no idea where we are, but it's a nice sunrise. As the doctor watches the sunrise, I notice a small mantis riding on the arm of my jacket. One swift flick, and it's flung a dozen feet into the brush. No chance of an exit now. Both of our tethers are at zero. Might as well enjoy this before the dread sets in. Horizon continues to brighten. I try and let myself enjoy it. Both agents lost. The object, too, is unrecoverable. Last ditch. Neural line. Something unsuccessful. Closest terror. Terminally unstable. Continue observation. Prioritize. Something attempting to seal breaches into mainland. Status and determinant. Salvage of any redeeming mission factors unlikely. For further. Really? Is that it? Wait, huh? Is that the end? Really? That's how they ended? Is there a 2 to that? I mean, that was definitely unique. I really enjoyed that. Good job. That was a great creation, great story. Curious, is there a second one? Let's see what other creations this guy has. Not seeing a 2 or anything, but it does look like kind of the same, maybe type of gameplay, the way it looks. So, I may have to check out some of their other stuff. But, otherwise, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed the story and the video. And let me know if you want to see more dream games like this. I will try to find some. And I will catch you in the next one.